Hello, what's up, y'all? We're back.
I have built Yoda Jedi Temple from, it was like a 70 person PQ somewhere.
I'm playing Poe Yellow.
Poe Yellow, Space Aggro. I like to look at this Yoda list. I don't know how it's going to compete against a Space Aggro because there was like Loth Wolf in here and there's like Village Protectors in here and Chirrut in here, but there's no Space Sentinel. It's not even playing Bright Hope in the sideboard. So,
or Concord Dawn.
Or Concord Dawn in the sideboard. Yeah, which I was kind of surprised about. But we'll see.
I guess they were fine losing to. I guess they were fine losing to Vader Yellow.
I mean, maybe it just got game against Vader Yellow. It is playing in the sideboard. It's playing some escort fighters, so that's something. I think the daughter is probably decent.
I think the escort fighter is really important because they can kill Victor 1.
Yeah, it kills Victor 1 or Victor Leader, and then you can activate Yoda if it's killing stuff. This one has 3 Vanquish. Yeah. Thought that was pretty interesting too. It's not playing any Fell the Dragon. No Fell the Dragon in the sideboard. Just 3 Vanquish.
I hate. So the thing about Vanquish is it's not conditional, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, the DJ leader is very interesting. Team Enigma player.
It's a cool list.
I mean, Bale's an interesting leader. There were a lot of interesting cards spoiled. Like 2 days ago, one of the discords I'm in was like, there were a couple people who were like, this set looks boring, and then like the Bale leader gets spoiled and then the DJ leader gets spoiled, and that one cost blue 1 in a million blue hero card.
That's very, very interesting.
Its value is too powerful for what you get for the card to be bad.
Was it non-leader or is it any unit?
It's non-leader.
Okay.
And plus, like, most leaders are like the same power and toughness anyway, right? So its value is too good for that card to be bad, in my opinion. So a lot of the leaders are interesting in the next set, but not necessarily powerful. Yeah, Bale falls in that category, right? I think this is a mulligan. I can play stuff, but if I play a 2-drop and you answer it, I lose.
I don't know if this deck is answering 2-drops. It's not playing Gungi either. I thought that was really fascinating.
I don't, like, unless you're slapping Gungi up with stuff.
There's no General's Blade, so yeah.
Yeah. I like Gungi into, like, Had Bane because they can't just, it doesn't get, like, a free kill into them.
I guess with this deck, you don't necessarily mind. If
you actually
1-drop dies, because
yeah, you don't, right. Gungi may be not right for the deck because he's too hard to kill.
Yeah, you can't get him killed. So. You need to activate Yoda. The clone is interesting because you can clone Yoda, the Yoda unit,
okay.
And now you have 2 Yoda activations when you use the Force. So you're like, do X damage, which is crazy if you can get that off.
Okay. So
6.
12. I've got the initiative. I don't know better. I'll resource that, and then I'll curse loudly if it ends up not being the thing to do. All right. Y-wing.
A-wing.
I am. I could deploy Poe. Like, the question is if I give you a free. I think I slot Poe in here. If you want to trade, then you trade.
I can't even trade.
Oh yeah, you can't even trade. All right, pass. All right, I won't be cursing the name.
I'll hit you up for 3.
Okay. I'll hit. You for 3.
Play resupply.
I'm going to play the Privateer Sick, which this is a card I do not believe we have ever played on stream.
What does that do?
While you control another yellow unit, this unit gains shielded.
Oh, okay. Neato. I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna play a crack shot V-Wing. I'll pass. I can't convince myself to do it.
I'm gonna fight the crack shot.
It dies. I'm going to hit you for 3.
I'll use Yoda.
Then I'll surprise strike you for 5.
You are my only hope, Luke Skywalker. I'll kill the Poe unit.
I will take initiative.
Yes.
I'm gonna bamboozle Luke.
Play resupply carrier.
I'm gonna daring raid you for 2.
I'll deploy Yoda. I'll discard my top card. I'll destroy.
I'll deploy Poe.
I'll attack you for 4. Or short 2.
Attack you for 4.
With force. Take initiative.
Pass. Yeah. We'll move on. We'll move on to another game.
Yoda. I love Yoda. This deck is hyper ramping too. It's 3 resupply, 3 resupply carriers, and 2 Spark of Hopes.
Yeah, it's the turn 5 Luke, right?
Yeah.
Or the 5 resource Luke. Actually, it was turn 3 Luke.
Yeah, because
right?
resupply Luke.
You resupplied into
kind of insane.
So drew the daring raid at the wrong time. If I had daring raid the turn before, I can daring raid the Phoenix thing, and then you have to find a way to kill your guy so that you can set up the Luke. All right, you can have initiative. I think I would actually like to respond to whatever you do. I'm going to give up initiative on the first turn anyway. If I play 2 1-drops, all right, let's get a mulligan. If I play 2 1-drops, the initiative gets turned. Or if I play 1-drop, deploy Poe into it, I give up the initiative anyway. So I may as well see what you're doing, and then go from there. And if you Phoenix, then I could blast it with daring raid potentially, and you have to consider that.
I'm considering. I was like, why isn't Ray in this deck? And I remembered that I have to read Ray, the card, every time I think that thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the Yoda deck. I guess Yoda Red is probably kind of dead. Mayhaps.
Okay.
I do like that ramp can exist in a world without force throw.
This doesn't matter.
Anyway.
I will privateer.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Take you for 3.
Attack you for 2.
I'll resupply.
I'm gonna play Millennium Falcon.
I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Okay. Let's hit the sick.
Attack you for 3.
Use Yoda.
Play the Falcon.
I'll resupply.
I'll deploy Poe into the Falcon.
Take initiative.
Hit you for 5. Pass. I could bounce the Falcon and let Poe fall off and have him so I could deploy him in the ground arena.
Would you like to do so?
I could. I'm not going to.
Okay. All rivals fall the Falcon. Ode Falcon.
Surprise strike you for 6.
Yoda.
Deploy Poe.
Pull Yoda. I'll destroy Falcon.
Surprise strike you for 7.
My god. I'll hit you for 4.
I'll take the initiative.
Pass.
Resource nothing. Attack you for 4.
Yoda. Use the force. I'll do 4 damage. Heal 5.
I'll play Poe.
I'll take you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Doesn't do what I want it to do. I'm gonna spark you. I'll get the Obi-Wan unit. We'll move on to the next game.
Okay. All right.
Draw spark before like turn 7 or something. I was gonna outmaneuver. Does everybody understand the problem with me outmaneuvering there?
Did you do nothing that turn?
I pay 3 resources to tap on my guys.
I'm like, cool. Play blue leader. Play Yoda lightsaber.
I don't know. This matchup doesn't feel great. Maybe it's just me drawing stuff like ass at the wrong time.
There's an insane amount of healing in the Yoda deck too that did not quite register. Clone there would have been disgusting, yeah.
Oh, well, that's why I sparked.
Yeah.
That's why I sparked it. That's why I sparked him right there. My plan was to outmaneuver, but that like, you know, the problem is I like out thought myself. I set all my cornfields on fire and said, "Come get me."
This is
by the time he got to the hut, I'd starved to death because I set all my cornfields on fire.
This is the first time I've played clone at all. It was in my binder still.
Yeah, initiative.
I've also had a ship both games first turn. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I literally don't care about that.
What's up, Azoki? Clone L.
Yeah, clone is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm literally surprised you didn't. You're my only hope. Luke me the last game.
I was trying.
That was
I couldn't find one
because it doesn't really matter what the odds of like drawing a specific combination of cards for stream games are. Justin's going to draw it to make me miserable on stream. He's trying to make me get mad at games, which I'm not.
He seems pretty mad.
Mad at games at. Okay? Everybody understand? Not mad at games.
Definitely not. Not that guy. A wing.
Black one.
Take initiative.
Pass. I cannot draw 2 1-drops to save my life with this deck.
All blue leader into black one.
Play crack shot.
I'll take you for 3.
Play black one.
Take initiative.
Pass.
I'll fight black one.
Take you for 2.
Thank you for 3.
Spark you.
Take initiative.
A-wing. Pass.
You can Yoda here. Yeah, I keep thinking Yoda's a friendly unit. I'll fight the green squadron.
Take it for 2.
Now I will Yoda.
Deploy Poe.
Warrior.
Take it for 4.
Take initiative.
Smuggling Cassian. Take it for 3. Pass.
I'll trade here.
Spark you.
My damn ramp, dude. I'll use Yoda.
Hit you for 7.
Hit you for 4.
Take it for 3.
Warrior. I'll gain 3.
Take initiative.
I'll play Yoda's lightsaber. Pass.
I'll resource nothing. Thank you for 4.
Light Cassian.
Smuggling out another Cassian.
I'll Luke the Cassian for -3.
I'll play that Y-Wing.
Use Yoda.
I'll take initiative.
Fight Cassian. Deploy Yoda. Discard Rivals Fall, kill the Republic Y-Wing. Attack you. Or I can't kill leaders, right? Yeah. Take it for 4. And pass.
You got it. Alright, we'll go to the match.
Force boys.
Go to the match. If I can't win double spark, I don't know how I'm winning.
Yeah, I mean, you put me off like 2 turns.
If I can't win with double spark, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to win this. I think it's something like these come in. Yeah.
I had Yoda and Cologne in my hand though. It made me so cool.
This matchup is rough. I'm not mad at games. Don't put in Twitch chat Nathan is mad at games. But he has drawn the Phoenix A-Wing in all 3 of those games.
I did mulligan for it last game.
And then he had blue leader on top of that.
I'm playing 3 of each. So, it's not a data ball deck. Just saying.
So he had those.
You shuffled my deck. It's really your fault.
I'm just saying.
It's your fault.
It's okay. Fine. Put it on the table, motherfucker. Put it on the table.
There you go.
It's
right.
back to you.
Right.
Back to you, motherfucker. Nobody's mad at games.
No one here.
No one here is mad.
You want me to take initiative there?
No, I'll probably take initiative.
This hand's terrible.
Well, you got the option. You want the initiative or this hand's bad. I'm mulliganing my hand.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll mulligan mine. Yeah, exactly. Hey, the IG meatbags watch enough streams to know what's going on here.
They should call them J-Wings. Man, J-Wing would look really stupid, huh?
Probably. It could look like a fish hook.
Yeah.
You'd have like a really stupid. You have like the cockpit, but like a really stupid tail that hooks around backwards.
But like, what's the purpose of that?
No.
I just said the number 4 by accident. You ever said the wrong thing? Scorpion. Oh, that'd be sick. Actually. Scorpion wing. Those hands not good.
Do dark black.
Wolf.
Y wing.
Take initiative.
V wing. Pass.
Hello there.
Hello. Joel Audrey. Ripper effect. Ripper 4. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that.
Ripper effect.
Ripper
effect.
Ripper 4.
The 4 is an A, right?
I don't know how I could possibly know that. Pass.
Tag you for 2.
Pass.
Privateer sick.
Pass.
Put Poe in a Y wing.
Play this card. I'll play Spark of Hope.
Tag you for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Resupply.
Attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 3. Attack you for 2. Play the Millennium Falcon. Attack you for 3. Play a Republic Y-Wing. Pass.
Can I get out of this? I am not convinced.
I am going to bounce the Falcon.
Carrier.
Attack you for 3.
I'll deploy Yoda. Destroy.
Attack you for 2.
Take you for 4.
Attack you for 1.
Take initiative. Walking Revival, thank you for the Prime. Hey guys, super happy to catch you live for the first time. Started playing 2 months ago and I watched your videos a lot. Super great stuff. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy the game.
I'm glad you enjoy.
Yeah, it's good to see new people getting into the game.
Yeah, it's really good to see that.
It's quite encouraging. I'll play the Falcon. I'll attack you for 3. And then I'll play a Green Squadron A-Wing. And I will pass. I will... Do we bounce the Falcon? Do we pay to keep the Falcon around? Why aren't I moving Poe to the other ships? Oh, great question. I didn't know he did that. Yeah, I should probably get some extra damage.
Will I be
right?
dead?
Probably, right? I think
I think maybe.
I think Justin probably dies here, right? If I understood the way Poe worked. I think the answer is I do not bounce the Falcon. I will pay 1 to keep the Falcon around.
I'll fight there.
Fight here.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack you for 3.
Yoda. Heal 5. Heal a bunch.
I will attack you for 2.
Thank you for 4.
I will attack you for 1.
Take initiative.
I am going to smuggle in Cassian. Cassian's going to kill the Loth Wolf.
At long last.
I will deploy Poe, and I will attack you for 4. And I will pass.
Warrior, use the Force Heal 3. Do damage to Poe.
I will attack you for 3.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Very good. Attack you for 4.
Attack you for 3.
Back there.
Attack you for 1. You have the Force. I don't know if that matters to you.
I guess I take initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna play a crack shot. I'm gonna play a. I guess I play the Poe unit, and then I'll pass.
All right, you got it. All right, let's get these shitty cards out of this deck. Wolf, being blank. I can't believe I didn't draw Phoenix Squadron A-Wing that game. This comes in, this comes in, this comes in. Home 1, Kelleran, baby. Let's see what I want to cut.
This is outrageous.
Unfair.
It's unfair.
Rebels Falls kind of meh. Village Protectors can come out. Drew can come out. Wolf can come out.
I don't know why that's being played.
7.
I don't think these matter. I don't think you matter.
Oh, to get street. Will do.
6.
Ready. Retreat. Oh. Done.
Something like that, perhaps. Yep. Get all this out of here. It doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything.
I tried stabilizing after taking no turns for like 5 turns in a row.
Yeah, if I knew how Poe worked, I think.
Yeah, I would probably be dead, but I still was. My God.
Can only be used once per turn. Uses ability only once per turn. Yeah, so it's extra 2 damage,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I think I had him deployed on turn 2. So I could deploy him and then hit you and then deploy him to another ship, right? In the same turn, because this is one ability and then this is one, right?
Yeah.
So
Help Yellow's favorite deck, trying to make Maul work with blue force base in the big ship's planetary bombardment package.
Maul, the Overwhelm Maul?
Or the Panini Maul. I assume with force base, that's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I guess Ping Maul. I don't hate the Overwhelm Maul. He's a 6/6, so he hits hard. Like, yeah, he died. Like, the chances of him deploying and dying are pretty high, but if you get to attack with him, he's like hitting for 6, so that's a significant amount.
Darth Maul 5.
Yeah.
I never do that either. I don't think I've ever played Poe though.
I've played him like a handful of times. I think he was too good for our garbage compactor tournament, right?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think he was out. Garbage compactor was into Twilight. Love Poe. Okay. There's like a world where this hand is keepable, but I'm gonna mulligan. Winning so fast. So I think if you were to examine this game on like a university level, there's probably a formula that you could come up with on aggro decks in this game where it's a factor of a couple of things: the opponent's health on base, the number of actions it takes you to get damage done to your base, the number of actions your opponent has at their disposal to interact with you, and you somehow work all that together and you end up with the way aggro decks work in this game. This is Baron Suntrafel. I think he's Legends. He'll have a gold border at least if they do bring him.
The stack of Legends spoilers from the next set looked pretty cool. They showed today.
There were legends today.
Yeah,
I missed those.
the villainy legendary that was like 7 for a 6/6, and when played / on attack does 3 damage to the opposing unit with the least amount of health. And if it, I think it said if it kills it, then you get an experience token. He gets an experience token. Yeah, he's insane.
What?
Seems insane.
What's this? I gotta go look at this.
It wasn't. I don't think anyone posted it on our Discord. I saw it on Facebook, which means it's real. The Darth Nihilus is the one. Yeah. Darth Nihilus. If anyone's got a handy dandy image link, I'm prepared to click random links posted in Twitch chat right now.
Oh, the Ebon Hawk. Sith Assassin. Oh, that's a...
Yeah, that's pretty cool
Darth
too.
Nihilus. When played on attack, deal 3 damage to the unit with the least remaining HP among other units.
So it can be friendly too?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a non-vehicle, give an experience token to this unit. Okay.
That seems pretty good.
Okay. There's a bunch of Sith just randomly hanging on the set.
Yeah. Darth Revan lightsaber promos going crazy.
All right. Well, okay. Now there are 2 of them.
My Sith deck.
Not now. There are 2 of them. There are always 2.
Always 2.
Always 2.
You could now, where there are 2 of them with Sith. That's thematic. But always 2 doesn't work with any of those damn non-unique ones.
Let's see. You got the initiative. I have to decide how I want to pursue. I guess that has to get resourced. And I guess it's got to be you. Okay. Yadley. Let's jam up those communications. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Take initiative.
I will play a Mining Guild TIE Fighter. And I'll pass.
Blue lead.
You piece of shit. Look at your hand. I looked at your hand, you piece of shit.
I'm allowed to draw cards.
I'm
gonna put one.
Give me this shit.
Let's do that. Thank you for 2. Pass. The infinite combo. There was that other infinite combo that was like all the separatist guys.
Put Poe into the Falcon.
Take it for 3.
Hit you for 6.
Take it for 2.
Play the Falcon.
Escort fighter.
Take initiative.
Use Yoda.
This is all according to Keikaku.
Pass. Alright, I'm gonna put bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna put some bottom. Okay.
Hit you for 6.
Two.
Let's play the Poe units.
3.
Take initiative.
Play that. Pass.
You're on 6. Cards in hand.
3.
Attack your base for 6. On attack, discard this card. And deal 2 to base.
Play your resupply carrier.
Hit you for 6.
Hit you for 2.
Play a black one.
White, black 1.
Play a falcon.
Fight the falcon.
Take initiative.
Use Yoda. Deploy Yoda. Destroy Poe. Yeah. Attack your base for 4. And pass. Oh, I guess it's actually extra 1, right? Oh, no,
it's
he
not
wasn't
a
in play.
Yeah.
Han. All right. Fine. Fine.
Best matchup in the world.
Should be playing Conquer Dawn Interceptors in the sideboard.
Best matchup in the
world. Just saying.
Boom.
Yeah.
Guess who's not mad?
Whatever.
Kept a level head. If I was mad, I think I would have thrown that game.
That's probably true. Probably true.
Boom. Poe.
Probably a mulligan for ramp, I guess. The problem is I need to be ramping.
Yes, I think if
I
you're
can't
not
just sit there and like hold ambush fighters.
Yeah,
it wasn't really good enough.
Yeah,
but you would have also jammed my communication for whatever ramp I had that game. So
yeah,
if I did mulligan for a resupply,
right,
you would have jammed it.
Yep, all jammed up.
I don't know.
I think there's probably a.
I could certainly be more experienced with this deck.
I think there's a Boshek version of this deck. I just generally really like the Boshek plan and these pilot shells.
Yeah. They're so heavy on the odd cost stuff anyway.
Yeah. Right. I understand you've got. I honestly don't think it matters if you aren't like hitting all the time. I think A Wing is actually in a terrible spot in the game right now.
Yeah. Because of all 3/2s.
Starting with the Legend of the first game out, I feel very underwhelmed by Secrets of Power reveals at the normal of the stage. Yeah, you're 2 months into this game. There were people who thought that Evacuate was the best card that had ever been printed in this game.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool spoilers today for the Secrets of Power stuff. I like Plot as a mechanic. I think Plot's going to fundamentally change a lot of things about the game. Right. And I'm pretty excited to see it. And the really interesting heroes, you got DJ was really interesting. I like the leaders they've shown that are just not functioning like out of the box straight up leaders. We have Bail Organa, we got DJ so far. DJ being a double yellow aspect leader.
Right. I suspect DJ is not good. That's my suspicion. Now, the thing is it'll be like the first time in eight months that somebody will be playing like Cunning main deck again. The question is whether, like, the Mandalorian unit, Cunning, A New Adventure, Cantina Bouncer, Bodhi, like, are all of those cards good enough on their own when paired with single aspect cards from another color, right? Like, Bodhi would be busted in, like, a red hero shell because he's, like, a rebel that you can deploy on curve that gets rid of like overwhelming barrage if your opponent has it, right? So
yeah, it was only like a little over half the set now that's been shown. I also think that politicians and officials aren't as sexy as force users in general for getting people hyped up.
That's right. I actually wonder if that's what's working on people. They see a bunch of to see a bunch of like bureaucrats.
There's a bunch of old men.
It's like a bunch of bureaucrats, and people are all like, "Where's the blasters?
Yeah.
Where's the lightsabers?"
But I think there's a lot of really interesting things that are going to be happening with this set. None of the leaders have seemed that crazy. There was the double power unit is potentially insane, right?
You're talking about the
Dryden? Is it?
Yes, Dryden Voss. Yeah. Dryden Voss is like horrifying.
Yeah.
Your opponent taps out and plays that dude, and you're like, "What are you about to do with that?"
And most 4-drops that are just like coming to play, and then they might attack one time in a game, right? Most games they're going to attack like one time. So the exert mechanic for him is not really a downside.
Yeah,
he's getting all his damage in for 2 turns all at once, and that's not to mention if you slap a blaster on a surprise strike, any of that stuff is just crazy.
Yeah, we've got what's his face? You got Luthen, right? Like he's an awesome leader. Luthen rewards you for playing the game, right? That's the thing about some leaders is like, are you playing? They ask you, are you playing the game of Star Wars? Then my ability matters, right? And Luthen is that way.
Yeah, Third Sister, you play him hidden.
Yeah, you get Third Sister, hidden him, take initiative,
can ready him, and he can just do his thing again.
Yeah,
it's pretty damn good. Real Star Wars heads that love Andor are going to be very excited about the set, and I'm one of those Star Wars heads.
Rotation, waiting for set. So there's no point.
I cannot wait for rotation. I'm so excited.
There's no point in speculating about what it's going to look like post rotation because we'll have
2 more sets, right?
Yeah, we've got this set to come out, and then you could take a look at your decks and see how many. Let's just take a look at this Poe deck real fast. We'll just do some quick. We'll do some quick figuring out. This is
Vanquish is in something.
This
first set, the first set was like a very good, a lot of very good cards.
Here, there.
I can't do this as fast as Nathan.
Soar, shadow, soar. Twilight, Soar, JTL, Soar, JTL, Soar, JTL,
so
Soar,
post-rotation that
JTL, Soar,
doesn't necessarily matter,
JTL,
right?
Soar, Shadows, jump to light speed, Soar, Shadows, Soar, jump to light speed, Soar, jump to light speed, Shadows, Soar, Shadows. Funny enough, no Twilight of the Republic cards in this deck.
I got some in here.
The major problem, I think, with like the first 3 sets is I think
the second and third set.
Well, I was gonna say the first 3 sets. The commons and uncommons just carry this game, okay? Surprise Strike, there have been points in time in this game's history where Surprise Strike is the most powerful card. There's still lots of board states where if you have a Surprise Strike, you win. If you do not, you lose, right? You got Surprise Strike. Falcon right here. This card has never not seen play as long as the game has been going. Somewhere along the way, you play this card. It's just very good. It's a well-designed card, I think. It asks a lot of questions of the player when you're playing it. This Cassian, I think, was a really good design space. Obviously, great for constructed
reach.
Aggro. Mining Guild TIE Fighter is a card that refuses to leave decks, despite the fact that it has an awful stat line and a mediocre ability. This card is draft chaff.
It was like unplayable in the first set.
Yeah, well, you would still I played it in like IG88 aggro and stuff like that. Like
you needed a 1-drop.
This card looks like it's draft chaff. If you had a Magic card that said that, somebody's going to play like a Ragavan and laugh at you, right? Or the new Ocelot Pride, something like that, right? Waylay.
Waylay going is
this is
very impactful.
This has spent time being one of the best cards in the game, like one of the top 10 cards in the game, and it's not right now, but that doesn't mean that it isn't like an effect that you don't really want. Daring Raid, and I think that was in the second set, but same thing. Cartel Turncoat, another aggro staple. Cratshot V-Wing. I'm sorry, that's a jump to light speed card.
I don't believe that they said that the Force is going to be an evergreen mechanic, or they might bring it back in a set in the future.
Okay.
Like, I don't think because you don't expect to see the Force in any set coming out, maybe even next year.
Yeah.
But they could always bring the Force back as another set mechanic again. I think that's probably likely.
Yeah, I
'Cause
could
it's
see
a very
that.
good mechanic.
I could see that being a set 10 mechanic.
Yeah.
Right, you
Like this one
rotate
rotates
out.
out.
You rotate all the old Force stuff. They rotate in new Force stuff for set.
And then
10.
Eternal, you have all the stuff.
Yeah.
You're like juiced.
Heroic Sacrifice, another aggro staple. Yet again, a card that like reads really badly but plays extremely well. Poe Dameron, this unit is insane. This was a card that everybody looked at in the spoiler and was like, "What the hell?" And you play the card and you're like, what the hell?
What the hell? Yeah.
Now, sometimes he's useless, but a lot of times he's really insane. Spark of Rebellion. The card's so good that they keep printing it with worse conditions on it, and people still find ways to play it. This card, I literally hadn't seen play until this deck. I had not played this card until this deck, but I do think this card serves a great purpose. This is another one of the draft chaps. Green Squadron A-Wing may be in a slump right now. If you bought Green Squadron A-Wing stocks back on Spark of Rebellion release, you're still way ahead though, right? Because this card is one of those that just refuses to go away.
It's going to
Change
be
of Heart
until the end of next season.
Change of Heart is a sideboard staple in a lot of these aggro decks, because you play a Luke, I take your Luke. Action 1, I take your Luke. You have to either answer your Luke or lose the game, right? Outmaneuver, once again, this is another one of those. This was like a safety valve card, right? Now it's if it left, you do have that thing that kills everything in space, and you also have the thing that does 2 damage to everything on the ground, right? So but bombing run leaves, like there's actually now you've got the card that does damage to everything that's damaged, but if Kira rotates, then I suspect that card is worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so boom, that's like all the stuff there. Disabling Fang Fighter,
Stuff that deals with pilots easily.
You would be hard pressed to find a top 8 that doesn't have a Disabling Fang Fighter in it somewhere, right? It may not be main
sideboards,
but it's going to be in a sideboard.
Yeah.
And that card has been been that way since. Bamboozle was a card that saw some play early, disappeared for a while. Pilots came back. Bamboozle came back with a vengeance, and now basically it doesn't leave anywhere. Swoop Down is a niche card that saw play, right? I actually don't know why it's in this deck. I don't think I would play Swoop Down main if I'm like a space aggro deck. Maybe there's something that
you give Saboteur.
You give Saboteur.
So you can attack base with Saboteur.
Attack with a space unit, it gains Saboteur.
Yeah.
And can attack ground units. If it attacks ground units, it gets +2/+0. I'd rather play Breaking In if I'm just trying to give Saboteur, right?
But that's something.
So, yeah.
That's something.
But yeah, I mean, like all these cards, all these like random donk spaceships, the crack shots, the Republic Y-Wings, they get played because they're like the right tool for the right job. And so, yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, you'll have some aggro stuff.
I'm always excited about,
for sure.
About big sweeping changes to formats. A set rotation is very exciting to me. We'll have 4 sets to build with. At that time, who knows what the decks are going to look like. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy out there. I'm really looking forward to it. Plus, you have Eternal for the full set building, and then we can start brewing for Eternal as well. And you have Trilogy on top of it.
I think Trilogy is a sick format.
Yeah, I'm really excited to brew for Trilogy. I want a tournament with Trilogy to be in our sights.
There was a point where the Poe green decks were just Sabine green decks just with Poe, right? You just swap out the leader. You can't do that in Trilogy, right? Like if you want to make a Sabine green Trilogy, guess what? That's your Poes, your Wreckers, all that stuff. That's off the table. Your Green Squadron A-Wings off the table. Blue leader, like pick which deck you want the blue leader in, right? It makes sense to make like a blue-green villainy and then like a red-yellow aggro hero, all right? But then what do you do for the third deck?
Or you can make like a decoy deck, right? You have decoy deck that's like, this is the deck that people usually ban, but it might not be built like in the way that they're expecting it to be built, kind of thing. Or you can do some cheeky stuff in Trilogy. Yeah,
there was the if anybody played Universus, and it was called UFS a long time ago, that they had a rule for top 8s called diversity. And basically, there were so many characters in the game. The way it worked is only the top placing character of like the only top placing deck with that character in it could make it into the top 8.
So if you had like 3 Lukes that are all 5-1 or whatever.
Yeah, the whoever Luke has the best tiebreaker, they make it in. The other 2 get ejected, and then you pull people up from.
Fucking awful.
It is awful.
It sounds terrible.
Because there were workarounds for it. In UFS, you could swap your characters between games. So a lot of people would play a bad character because they knew they were playing in a diversity tournament. They would play a character. So it would be like playing like the red Cassian leader and then swapping into Sabine for games 2 and 3.
Okay, that's just
diversity as a rule didn't like work for that game. Don't clip that out of context. Don't say that we're right-wing grifters because I'm over here saying
this is for a DEI game.
Yeah, I'm saying diversity doesn't work in card games or whatever, right? No, it was a rule called diversity, right? But all that does is mask the problems with the meta game, right? So it was like the best character would end up being like 40% of the field, and then the rest of the field would be characters that were like
1-to-1 replacements
playing, that were like playing similar stuff, trying to like skirt the diversity line so they could sneak in.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
That's really, really dumb. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
we'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah,
for more stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure out what. I mean, the problem is
we have like a month of.
We got like a month
filler. We could do some necromancies.
Yeah.
We could do some other stuff. I have Rage still.
Yeah, we get to be werewolves.
Sorcery just announced a new set today.
Gothic? Was it Gothic or?
And Gothic. Yep.
Yeah.
It's got Braum art. It's got Braum art from Guardians in it, from the Guardians CCG. Yeah. How sick is that?
That's very exciting to me, Justin. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else in chat right now, but that's really cool.
Guardian CCG.
Check out
was
our
sick. Card game necromancy video on that.
Yeah,
because it's an awesome.
It's
game.
A sick game,
and
honestly,
influenced sorcery.
You could do an LCG
of Guardians.
Of the Guardians, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
It'd actually make. You could probably do like. Hey, did you play Summoner Wars?
Yes.
Okay. You could do like a Summoner Wars style where you get like a box and like some armies, and then you have like you could build like the Guardians in a specific way.
The Guardian CCG combat system is so fascinating, and like no other game has really done anything like that.
It's like War but better.
Yeah,
and you're like War
with monsters that you build your war deck with.
Yeah, War.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, and you could like bluff your armies, but if you get caught, then you like lose
and you
stuff. Yeah, you can bribe
with
stuff.
Babes.
Yeah,
babes and beer. And gold. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.